So the cool thing about this is that it will actually auto pick up stuff nearby it. So if I put this right here, look, you see all the blocks that just went in? So if you put this thing near the refinery output, it just starts grinding everything. Hey guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic Survival. I'm scavenging, y'all. I'm looking for upgrade kits so we can get some resource refining done. I think I already looted some of this stuff, but I'm hearing more hay bots, and sometimes they drop those refining, those upgrade kits. I'm hoping to get a couple from them if we can. There you go. That was just a circuit board. Those we can get from the simple little bots too. I'm not really worried about those. Pretty much only the upgrade kits I gotta worry about. I can put together one of the machines with just what I have now, but honestly, I'd really like to put up both because they work so very well hand in hand. I don't see any other place to explore. At night, it's much easier to see these things. I do see some beehives though. That is what I think I already got that one. I think I already got those. In fact, they look like they're still, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me put down my little, there we go, and raise up. I got some wood blocks to pillar if this is not enough, which it's not gonna be enough. Let's see if I can just pillar up really quick. That is not enough. It's really, really hard to do in third person, but I'm attempting to do it anyway. There we go. And you know, it really looks like you could get higher right there. So I don't know. I might have to go and check that. Okay, I'm up. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's all of them. Yeah, that's 6. This beeswax is going to come in super handy, man. Very, very, very handy. See, there's a little visual glitch to where sometimes it doesn't show. Let's see if I can hit this one as well. Uh-huh. Perfect. And I'll be able to get my blocks back too. Uh-oh. I think I left one up there. Oh, well. That's fine. I think I'll be able to get my blocks back too as soon as I take this down. Yeah, my little structure is going to fall, and I can actually highlight a bunch of it at one time and copy it all. Perfect. You could do that in the wild too, like when you find structures that actually made of blocks. You could just pull them all. Earlier, I was exploring around in my live stream, and I ended up finding some stuff that was amazing. I just ended up ripping it all out. It was great. I felt like I was robbing the place, actually. Okay, so getting up here is going to be... is proven to be difficult. If I were to go up right there, I think that's kind of where it comes up. I don't know, though. I feel like I would need a lot of blocks to be able to do that. And it just doesn't seem like it's real possible. Oh, look. Here's a way up. Oh, beautiful. And that's where the bot was screaming from, too. Upgrade kit. No. Circuit board. Dang it. Let's see what else is around here. There's a little spot outside, which doesn't have anything. Make my way around here. You can actually break the bales of hay. Although I've never found anything in any of those bales. Just to say, you could break them. There's still one floor that I haven't explored. And we're going to take the jack up again to see if we can. Anybody home? Don't tell me I could have just... I can't believe I could have just went up like this. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. There's another loot crate here with... these are... I forgot what these are. Glow sticks. That's what they are. Alrighty. And last floor. I still hear some bots around here. And it looks like... no, it looks like it keeps going a little bit. There's nothing up here that I can get, but I will bust this hay just in case. One day, I'm going to find something in one of these hay bales. I just know it. Okay, we could take this little beam up. I love the ruins, man. Really, really fun adventuring on these things. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot. This is bad. This is potentially very bad. Okay, okay, one more. Oh, that's about as close as you can get. That was a component kit too. Ha. Oh my gosh. Well, yep, I was one hit away from death. But that's all you need, right? You know what the difference between 10 hit points and 100 hit points is? You're still alive. That's all. It's just a number, baby. All right, milk. It does a body good. Or yak juice, or whatever you want to call it. And I think that's the last component kit we needed. I haven't healed yet. Don't you do it. Oh my gosh. They're gonna kill me. They are gonna kill me, I just know it. Couple of hay bales, loot crates, all of that stuff. We just need one more component kit. Oh, that's it. We got... Hey, there was something under it, dude. That's the first time. Seriously. Oh, I'm so happy right now. The second time. 2 in a row. And glass blocks. More component kits, too. Oh, my God. Look, you see, you talk a little bit of smack on the hay bales, and they just pay up, man. They just pay dividends. That was wonderful. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, we can still go up a little bit higher. Dang, man, this place is full of loot. Blueberries. You know, I've been getting blueberries and bananas today. I've never gotten those before. I've been playing the game for a few days now. The first time I ever see it. It's getting a little bit dark. We're gonna explore this top part just before we go down. There we go. Fertilizer. Anything here? I don't see anything in there. I don't see nothing. Okay. Apparently we got everything that's up here except for that. That's hiding under the hay bale. Okay. The last thing is just going to be this little bit of... We got one floor left. This floor. That I didn't fully explore because there's a couple hay bales. Seems like you could see the glowing underneath it if there was anything that was there, right? But it does not look like it. It's so dark right now. Oh my gosh. But I think, yeah, this is gonna be the last little bit right here. Last little bit. Off-road suspension. Heck yeah. I mean, we kind of need 2 of those to do anything, but hey, anything that we can find like that is better than having to build it. I think we just gonna go off right here. You know, fall damage is actually really, really forgiving in this game, but I'm not gonna take like any real big chances. It doesn't look like I could get down easily right there. Maybe just oh, am I stuck here for good? Yep, I am stuck. Well, I guess we fallen. Oh, 70 points of damage. Yikes. But we're alive. Again, we're still alive. Doesn't matter how many hit points we have when we're alive. We're alive. That's all that matters. All right. So we just made a pit stop for a little bit of metal on the way in. So we could put together the next resource processing machines. And that's the resource collector and the refinery bot. So resource collector, very, very, very simple to make. We're going to go ahead and get that crafted. And then the refinery bot after that, which is going to give us the ability to auto-refine some things. So you just saw that's coming out. There we go. We'll get the refinery bot crafting. That'll take a little while. And I'm going to pull this sucker out. Now, with this, it's really, really cool because you can stack those logs of resources by. It works with wood or stone. And this puppy actually grinds them down and puts them in an inventory slot. So we can pick this up. Now these are very, very heavy. This one especially. So not something that you could really put on a starter vehicle. It'll just tip it right over. This, on the other hand, you can move around with you, and it's a little bit easier. In my stream playthrough, I have one on a trailer, and it works very, very, very well. But I'll show you what kind of happens when you put it on the back of this bad boy. So if we just attach it, like that, you'll see that it'll just bend right over. And it's, to tell you the truth, it's not as bad as the other piece of machinery. The other piece of machinery is like really, really, really bad. Let's see, will it fit right there? It will fit right there. And I should be able to move with it, huh? Yeah, but the engines just won't do it. So, right, like I said, you can actually move it, but it's not worth it. So, well, not yet at least. When we get some decent tires on that sucker and some decent engine torque, it'll be a lot easier. But what we're gonna do here is, uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta come to the bovine rescue. Get off of my cow, buddy. Get off of him. And give me an upgrade component, please. Nope, circuit board. Trash. I'll take your scrap, too. Also, every once in a while, these little robot heads drop, and I've been collecting them. I don't know exactly what they're for. I think you could put buttons on them or something like that, and they're kind of like note blocks in Minecraft or whatever. Anyway, there's another circuit board, and where are my resources now? There's my pile of rocks over there. So the cool thing about this is that it will actually auto pick up stuff nearby it. It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty darn good. So if I put this right here, look, you see all the blocks that just went in? All right. So another thing you can do is hammer the blocks in. So you see how when they get real close, they just get sucked in? It's kind of neat like that. So you can kind of just play golf. It's actually a really, really fun way to harvest. And the ratio of metal that you get to stone when you're actually breaking this stuff down is pretty much better with the drill for metal. And if you just break it with the hammer, it's less likely that you get metal and just the stone like that. So it could be better, it could be worse, but the drill actually makes a lot of difference. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and refine these before I leave, and then we'll show you how to process those. So one thing I've noticed is no matter how many like logs you have in this thing, whether it's wood or metal, if it's full or halfway, it doesn't exactly, oh wait, hold on, let me pick this up. It doesn't exactly care. Like it pretty much weighs the same thing. So if you put this thing near the refinery output, it just starts grinding everything. It can refine wood as well, so we're going to use it plenty for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and refine this by hand and get started on the next projects. The next thing that we need to really do is worry about getting some wheels and some engines for our little machine there, because we're going to be doing a lot more harvesting, especially with wood. With a saw blade, it comes in very, very handy to be able to carry around one of those things, and honestly 2 of them would work really well, but we're a little short on that. So if we take a look at the first thing that we're going to need, it's going to be wheels, and they're not the cheapest parts in the world, but we can get them with beeswax and the metal. We have a little bit of wood already, this stuff right here, but we can refine that a little bit more. But I want to collect these. That was to be used with a little side project here, which is under the interactive tab called the fridge. Now, the fridge, look at this, okay? It costs a little bit of chemicals, 1 circuit board, 2 of these, which are, what are they called? Glue, which is just some shells that you get. And that's about it. And you can get yourself a very, very good storage for food. There's no food preservation or anything like that. But what you'll notice is this thing only holds food, but it has quite a bit of storage space. That way, when you start building something expensive like the chest, which takes 5, some upgrade kits, and a lot of metal, you'll be able to store your resources that aren't food in here, and it'll just last you a lot longer. So anyway, while that's crafting and stuff, we got to take a look at our wax situation. We do have some more in here that I'm going to go ahead and grab out, and there's so many things that I need to put back. These little paint deals and stuff, like I just need a chest online really, really bad. We'll have one pretty soon. Anyway, we have all that put together now. Let's craft some of the wood that we needed to. These blocks right here. And that'll give us the resources that we need to create the tires. All right, we got our refrigerator. Let's just set it up right here. And voila. Look at this. Now, if you try to put any sort of resources that aren't food in, it won't go, including seeds. But all of the food products go in here, including corn. So all of that stuff just stacks up real nicely, and you can save it for when you're hungry. It holds the milk as well. So it's all good, man. It's a really, really nice addition for storage before you spend the resources to get a chest. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of wood, we should be able to put together our first tire. Actually, we're going to need some more wood. I guess we go into sawing. We're going to do this the quick way, though. We don't have our saw set up on the on the vehicle, so it's not going to be quite as fast, but With the resource container, it just does a good job because as soon as you break the branches into logs that it can refine, it just picks them up and you have plenty of them. Then you can bring the logs over to the refinery and it works just fine. And on a larger scale, when you have the saw connected, this thing is nuts, man. We already took the metal out of here, so we're just going to put this next to it, and it's going to start picking up the logs and refining them for us. And in no time, we'll have the materials that we need for tires. All we need is 3 of them for the car. All right, the last bit of wood blocks together and the last wheel that we have to put together. And now we're also going to be looking for engines here. In the interactive section, we can see that we have gas engines and we have electric engines. The electric engines, we actually are short 1 battery to do it. And I haven't activated this, but in the past, electric engines had a lot of torque. So I don't really know how to power them. They might take batteries as consumable. I'm not really sure. But for the gas engine, we can go ahead and craft it. And this is still a 2 bearing limit on the gas engine. But the thing about this one is that you can upgrade it and get it more efficient and more powerful or connect it to more bearings. So all of this should be very well done. And we can use the little old engine that we already have to power the drill bit or the saw blade independently. So that'll work out pretty well, I think. All right, we kind of got stuff spread out all over the place, kind of like a mechanic shop, right? The first thing we want to do is build a little bit of a base, and I don't want to do it out of anything super heavy because the engines are already going to have a load if we put a trailer. So wood is probably going to be our best bet. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the state-of-the-art frog chassis. This thing looks so weird, but I think it's going to work out well. So the whole reason for the pipes right here is to get a little bit of arch so that we can put some steering on this puppy. And if we go down just like that, and we'll take these guys that I got earlier and put them at the bottom, I think that would work out well. This is gonna work for the wheels, right? Let's see. Okay, perfect. So now we need something that will turn and something that could, well, honestly, it would be great if we had some more of those little curved pipes, but I don't think we have any. So I think we're just going to have to use blocks right here. We have the straight pipes, but it's not going to do exactly what I want it to. Luckily, I had my spare parts that I had put here yesterday, so I'm going to have plenty of curved pipes to do what I want with. Okay, so that old wheelbarrow that we got at the beginning was great, man. Okay, so we're going to need to turn this outward so that we can actually install tires. And because they're round, we should not have to worry about them intersecting or anything, right? We're just going to need to come out by 1 more, I believe, just to make sure it's cool. Because if we ended up putting a tire on right now, I believe what would happen is it would, yeah, that's gonna hit the side or whatever, and we can't have that. We need it to be able to turn a little bit better than that. So I'm thinking we should come out by 1 more. Let's grab some of these pipes and do it just like that. There we go. And now bearings on these ends, and we'll put the wheels. We got this one right here. And that looks pretty good right there. Cool. Next, we'll set this one up, and I think that's going to work pretty good for steering. Let's see. If we put the seat on, it should fit just like perfectly. Yeah. Boom. Okay. And now we'll put it on, and we just need to connect it with the connector tool. So we'll connect it like this, and we'll connect it like this, and get on it. And, well, I got to take the lift off altogether before I do that. But it should still be fine. Yeah. It's actually backwards. I always have a problem with this. It never installs the right way the first time. Okay, perfect. So that's good to go. Let's put it back on the lift. Okay, and now we just got to set up the back the same way. Now, we could set up the back the same way, but honestly, the back only needs to go out. It only needs to go out. So we don't really have to worry about doing this. But honestly, this little design that is going on right here is pretty good. I do like it. I have to say it's pretty neat. So I think I'm going to try to recreate it. So it's a little bit different because I don't have those weird parts that I used on the front, but it should still work out just the same. Let's see. We're just going to tilt this one over to where it pokes out like that and extend it out by 1. Use the bearings that I have on those ends. And should work out just fine. Now all we need is the 2 wheels. Bam and bam. All right, now that's a wide base, long wheelbase, good, stable, light chassis that we can put an engine on. So let's put that. Okay, engine is gonna go right here. Perfect. And we still have spots for another one too. We can actually put it right next to it. We have the other engine as well as in our inventory, so we'll put them both down. Now we're gonna use the rickety engine just like this. Perfect, and we can still connect this one to the back wheels. And now we're gonna have all-wheel drive, which will be perfect, right? We just connect that. Boom, and we're all set up. So we do need to, let's see, that one's on 1, that one's on 2. I'm gonna have to crank this one to 2 as well if I want. And we're gonna take a little bit of gas and put it there too. And it looks like I'm dying. Great. Looks like I have some food ready to go right here. Some carrots. Let's go ahead and swallow those before we starve to death. Oh, it's gonna be nice when we get the cook pot online. Okay. Also, I might as well get some of the milk out and drink up, because I'm really thirsty as well. Okay, good deal. So, where were we? So we have the 2 engines connected. We don't have the little guy connected to anything yet, but we're gonna connect it to the bit. We just need to make it basically a little bit closer than it was before, closer to the wheelbase. Let's just see how this sucker rides right now, though. So, okay, it is actually going the wrong way. Let's connect it a little bit differently. Let's see here. We're going the right way with that one. This one is backward. This one is correct, and this one is backward. Okay, now we should be able to rock, baby. Oh, it's light, it's wide. So I don't have any suspension on it yet, but look at this puppy. It goes, man. You can even drift on it. Wow. A little bit of a wreck, don't you think? Okay, but this is gonna be so good. So connecting the drill is gonna be our next instance right here. And ultimately, I would love arms that do that really do double duty, like so that we can have the saw blade and the drill. But right now, we're just gonna mess around with the drill. So we need it to be on the level of the tires. So probably the easiest thing to do would be to have one of those curved deals, but we don't. We're just going to use wood for now because we're lacking materials. And we're going to go ahead and put it like right here. Everything has to be kind of off center right now, guys, because, well, everything is kind of off center. It's hard to explain, but that's the truth in the matter. So let's take a bearing and put it on the front, because everything is on a 2 wide or 1 wide. So the bearings are 1 wide, but everything is 2 wide center, like the seat and the drill and stuff like that. So that's going to stick out right past the wheels, which should be fine because we have plenty of space on either side, right? So it shouldn't get too in the way. That should be good. And we want to take our button and connect it like we had it before. Take the button and we'll just put it on the side of the vehicle just like it was before. And now we got to connect it up. We got to connect the button to the steering wheel, and the steering wheel to the engine, and the engine to the drill. And we're just going to need a little bit of gas for that. We had put more gas than we needed just right here. Let's take 3. We'll put 1 right here as well. And we'll put 2 in here. There we go. And now we have the ability to use the drill, and we have all-wheel drive. So we can press the button. The drill is too low. The drill is too low. I repeat, the drill is too low. We're gonna have to bring it up by 1. Let's see. Actually, it would work so good though, man. It would work so good to get those pesky pieces. But that's okay. Let's lift it up one more time and fix it. Okay, bearing on the front, drill in the front, and connect it to the last engine, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now when we take this off, we get on it and we press the switch, and it's perfect. So, oh man, and it hums because it's got its own freaking engine. We can actually make it go faster too. It'll probably harvest really, really well. So this is the divining point right here. Can this frame actually hold our bucket? And the answer is yes. Not only does it hold it, like a glove, babe. Like a glove. Do we have enough power to move around? We sure do. This is beautiful, man. This is a great little design. Okay, we actually need some daylight, and then we're gonna go out hunting for rocks and see how this puppy performs. There we go. And it breaks it all apart. Now, if I had this sucker on a piston, I don't even think I would need to move, guys. I could just use the piston to go in and out and get there. But it's relatively easy with this design to move it out the way. I wonder what happens if I turn my engine power up here. Let's see. Let's turn this off. Change the back engine out with max power just to see what happens. And turn it on. It's going now, baby. Is it any faster? Oh, heck yeah, it's faster. It feels like it. Well, it still gets stalled too, though. Alright, we break up some of this, and look, it's picking up the stuff as I go, guys. As soon as you get this little log holder into place, I always forget the name of it. As soon as you get it into place, it just starts picking up everything in the vicinity, which is really, really neat. So it's gonna grab a lot of metal here. You know, having multiple drills would be ideal. Like 2 drills would be awesome. I'm just gonna have to save up for the parts a little bit. But now that we got a bunch of this stuff already cut up, let's just back it up. Let me go ahead and turn off the drill. And let's just get to where our chest can be close. I'm gonna have to... It would be nice to have steering on the back too, but I think if I put steering on the back, it would make it really hard to control. Like a little bit too zero turn radius-y, you know? Okay, one more. And then we just go right back and pick up the last few. There we go. Oh, and I'm I'm hungry. Way to interrupt everything, man. All right. So what we'll do is we'll just head back home and get right next to our refinery and let it just do its work. Now, we don't have anything to catch the items right here, so I'm gonna waste a little bit of metal here, but just to show you as a proof of concept how nice this is. You just kind of go right next to it. Bam, bam. And it just starts pulling away. Very, very cool, huh? Very cool, if I do say so myself. And let's see, that gave me... Yeah, I'm gonna pull out as I go so I don't waste anything. But yeah, really, really, really cool inventions, man. I love this. I'm having a lot of fun with the way things go. Just like setting everything up and stuff, and I hope y'all are really enjoying it as well. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. I hope y'all really enjoyed the episode. If you did, give me some dap on that like button to show you support, and you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Make sure to check the links in the description below for my reaction channel as well as my live stream channel on Twitch. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.